Hi, before I start the RedOps video with an E-key attached, I'd like to address a couple of recommended Windows settings. The first is to configure Windows Explorer to show file extensions. To make that setting, I'll open up my control panel, go to the folder's options, click on View, and make sure the Hide Extensions for Known File Types is unchecked. I'll hit Apply and OK. Second is to configure USB flash drives for quick removal as opposed to better performance. To do that, I'll open up my computer, go to my E-key, select Properties, Hardware tab, the flash drive, again Properties, and the Policies tab. Make sure it's set on quick removal, not better performance. In preparing for RedOps, I've created a few file folders and some files in my Cloud Backup folder. I won't add any real data until after the files have been encrypted. So I've inserted my key, and now I'll start the Liquid Crypto program in RedOps mode. Again, I have to accept the license terms, and after I'm done, I get the full use of RedOps. When I go to encode my first file, I have to create a master password first, and this is the only time I'll have to create a new master password. I like to use strung along small words. So in this case, I've used town, square, square dance, dance step, stepmom, and now I'll save the password. Now that I've encrypted some files, let's see how we can access and edit them. Just click on the Managed Access to Encoded Files, and here's a list of the files. As you'll notice, you'll see 3 directories here: the restricted, confidential, and secret, and all the files that were in them. I can edit the index of folders file, and if I don't want to include, for example, the restricted files in my view, all I have to do is put a space between the @ and the D drive, save the file, and refresh the view. So now I can only see my confidential and secret files. So if I want to edit one, I double-click on the medical, for example, and I can add information. Save it. And the next time I go into the medical, it'll be there. Before I get too far along, if you notice the little information buttons in front of the encode decode buttons, and it gives you a little bit more information. To edit an encoded file, I can either single-click and hit the Enter key, or I can double-click. If I don't want to look at secret files for right now, just the confidential and restricted, I can bring that back in, turn the secret off, save it, refresh, and now I'm just looking at the restricted and confidential. The ability to edit the index of folders is important, especially for professionals that have many directories of client files.